Imagine a creature so bizarre, so out of place on Earth, that some scientists once thought it belonged to an entirely different animal family. Now imagine that same creature shares more in common with whales than anything on land. Welcome to the wild, watery world of the hippopotamus, one of Earth's strangest animals. Or maybe, one of the galaxy's oldest visitors. Let's dive into why the hippo might just be our planet's most suspicious alien in disguise. 1. The alien origins of the hippopotamus? First, let's take a look at the hippo's biology. At first glance, this semi-aquatic tank looks like some kind of prehistoric pig or a land-bound rhino. But don't be fooled. Genetically speaking, the closest living relatives of hippos are whales and dolphins. That's right. The hippo's ancestors likely dove back into the water millions of years ago, adapting to life between land and river. It's like watching an alien species trying to decide which planet to live on. And get this, hippos don't swim, they sink. They actually walk underwater. Their bones are unusually dense, designed to keep them anchored to riverbeds, almost like they evolved in low-gravity conditions, like another planet. 2. Cosmic design or earthly evolution? Now, let's talk about those bizarre features. Hippos secrete a natural pink slime, a thick reddish fluid that oozes from their skin. It acts as both a sunscreen and an antibiotic. Scientists call it blood sweat. But here's the thing, it's not blood or sweat. What animal on Earth does that? It's as if they developed a built-in life support system, like an astronaut suit that adjusts to Earth's harsh radiation. Is this an alien's way of adapting to solar exposure in our atmosphere? And those eyes, ears, and nostrils? Perfectly positioned on top of the head so the rest of the body stays hidden underwater. Stealth mode, anyone? 3. Strange sounds, stranger behavior. Hippos communicate using low-frequency rumbles, so low, they can pass through water and be heard above and below the surface simultaneously. That's not just clever, it's otherworldly. It's like they're using dual-channel communication, one for the air, one for the deep. You know who else does that? Some of the deep space probes we've sent into the void. And speaking of voids, hippos are nocturnal feeders. They wait until the sun sets, then emerge in silence to graze, like cautious invaders avoiding detection. Even their name has a strange duality. Hippopotamus means river horse. But they're not horses, not even close. It's like someone mistranslated a space document when they first arrived. 4. Hippos versus humans, defenders or watchers. Despite their chunky appearance, hippos are deadly. In fact, they're one of the most dangerous animals in Africa. They can crush a crocodile in a single bite and outrun a human on land. But they don't hunt. They don't eat meat. They're herbivores, with the jaws of a T-Rex. Is this the defense system of a species dropped on Earth to observe, but protect itself at all costs? 5. The galactic theory. So what if hippos didn't just evolve here? What if they arrived? What if, millions of years ago, an intelligent species seeded Earth with creatures, some adapted to land, others to water, and some, like the hippo, in between? Their thick skin, alien mucus, underwater hearing, sonar-like grunts, and low-gravity bone structure all point to an origin not of this world. Maybe they're survivors of a cosmic crash. Maybe they're the earthly remnants of an aquatic race from a lost planet, watching, listening, waiting. So, the next time you see a hippo, don't just think giant river beast. Think interstellar ambassador. Think cosmic relic. Or maybe, a guardian of something we're not meant to understand. Because on a planet full of mysteries, the hippo might just be the biggest one hiding in plain sight.